So guys, I've been working on this modified engine for the S4 for the last 8.5 years. It's finally got to the stage where it's ready and I can not complete in terms of all the modifications that I wanted to do, but ready for me to put into the S4, and then I can continue any other modifications once it's in there. So it's about 7:30 in the morning now. I'm on my way to the workshop. We're going to be pulling the S4 engine out. So with this video, I'll be trying to give as much information as possible to try to make it a bit more of a helpful video for anyone out there who's going to do the same job. And obviously bear in mind, I'm going to be using a ramp today, so that does make it a lot easier for me, but it's the same principle, really and truly the same method that I would use even if I didn't have a ramp. Right, I'm nearly at the workshop, so I'm going to get the car in, get it on the ramp, set up the camera and get straight to work.
Oh, black tracky make you nauseous. Right,
so first thing you're going to do is remove the bumper. How you do that, you've got 2 screws holding the bumper in, one on either side. So once you take these 2 screws out, you then have to unclip the side of the bumper here onto that bracket. Once you've got it off that bracket, you're near enough good to go. The bumper will come straight off. And then once we've got bumper off, we'll remove the lights. We're going to drain the coolant out the radiator, and then we're going to remove this front panel completely.
So flicky as she flawless around so many trees, they be feeling like a forest. Yeah, and I do it like I'm lawless. I do it like.
So your drain hole for the radiator is at the bottom right of the radiator.
Chris packets, yeah, ain't no walkers. Stay away from bitchy jiggers, they just talkers. Reminiscing times, been in something in a ruris. And you got no money, yeah, you can't afford this. They can't afford piss. These jiggers entertain, gal, they do a French kiss. I do up nastiness, you give my dick a full lips. Bando boy, tell my young G hold it.
So when you're removing the front panel, it's very simple. You have 1 bolt on either side here, 2 on the top, and then you've got 4 at the front. But before you do that, the best thing to do with your gearbox cooler pipes is disconnect it here rather than at the radiator. It makes it a lot easier when putting it back together, because you can really struggle to get them back in. You obviously got your coolant pipe at the top there, and you've got 1 at the bottom. So now's a good time to do the coolant pipe at the bottom, and then your 2 power steering pipes, your transmission oil cooler pipes here. So once you've disconnected the gearbox cooler pipes here, you're then going to do the aircon pipes here. Obviously degas it first before you remove the aircon pipes. 2 T45s I think they are. You then got 2 10mm bolts here holding your power steering cooler. So you'll just move that, leave that dangling down to the side. So once you've got those out, we'll then go ahead and remove the bolts for the front panel. 4 on this side. I've only got 3 on this side. So yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop it. I'm going to take off these aircon pipes, drop it down, and then pull the front end off.
Sunday night, break a pack, I kick some ball quick, and we don't forfeit. Came out through the losses. Make a toast, yeah, we raise our glasses. Council flat, and I'm waiting on my homie. He just got to be, and this ain't homie. If we ain't got no relations, please don't phone me. I don't want no fake use, I'd rather do up lonely. Yeah, I'd rather do up lonely. I'm with Fancy, I'm with Tony.
Right, so with the front end off, what we're going to do is we're going to remove the intercoolers on either side, with the intercooler piping at the top and 1 at the bottom. And we're going to do that for both sides. I'm then going to remove the air intake pipe here, remove that completely. The fuel lines, the expansion tank is going to be removed. You've got electrical connectors on both sides, so on this side here and this side down here. You've also got an earth connection, which is to the body, which needs to be disconnected. The vacuum pipe here. 2 coolant hoses here need to come off, and then the last thing that we'll do is take off the main wiring harness which goes into the ECU under this box here. So I'm going to start stripping that off now.
Fancy, I'm with Tony, got this paper, it's all on me. Leave a paper trail on me, yeah. You can smell the paper on me, yeah. Roll with a couple, I'm still sucker free. Need that large portion stack, looking Philly cheese. In an empty cup, I curly think she sucking me. No names, no shame, you'll see the soul, I'ma use the code name. She's Francesca, she's from London, she ain't Leicester. And I tell her that my name is Alessandro with a Nesta. Trappy in fiestas, making money at fiestas. Until then I can't risk her, so black and yellow, I ain't wearing cuts. Huncho giving out these big bars. This cologne, so this bud we can't think of. I see body, so we're going for quick runs. Council flat and I'm waiting on my homie. He just got to me and this ain't homie. If we ain't gonna know.
Right, so front end panel's completely off now. I've done the engine bay as well. So I've removed all the parts that I've said to remove. I'm gonna move to the front suspension now. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take out the two upper arms. So I'm gonna take this bolt out here, take the two ball joints out. That allow me to pull the knuckle back a bit, undo the two bolts, one here and one on top for the lower arms, keep the lower arms attached to the subframe, and then I can just drop the subframe with the engine and the lower arms all at once, which makes it a lot easier.
If we ain't got no relations, please don't phone me. I don't want no fake use, I'd rather do a blondie. Yeah, I'd rather do a blondie. I'm with Facey, I'm with Cloney, got this paper, it's all on me. Leave a paper trail on me, yeah. You can smell the paper on me, yeah. You can smell the paper on me.
So, suspension wise, we're all done now. What I've decided to do is I've taken the caliper off from the knuckle and just zip tied it to the shock. I've kept all the bottom end connected. The only thing I've disconnected is the lower end of the shock. So when I drop the subframe, everything will come down in one piece. The other side's done as well. So I've just got the caliper zip tied there. So obviously I don't have to now bleed the brakes afterwards. So now we're going to move underneath to the exhaust. So exhaust wise, we're going to take it off in one complete piece. I'm just going to unclamp it here from the downpipes, drop that off completely, take off the shield here. Once I get the shield off, I'll have access to the prop shaft. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to disconnect the prop shaft. I'm not going to remove the prop shaft, I'll just leave it as it is. And then that's it really. Then we're ready to drop the engine out of the vehicle.
Vacuum seal the plastic, now it's looking gorgeous. Supplying crisp packets, yeah, ain't no walkers. Stay away from bitchy jiggers, they just talkers. Reminiscing times, been in something in a Ruris. And you got no money, yeah, you can't afford this. They can't afford piss. These jiggers entertain, gal, they do a French kiss. I do up nastiness, you give my dick a full lips.
Right, so exhaust has come off, as you can see, pretty easy. The heat shield came off. I've disconnected prop shaft. It is free, but it doesn't actually clear the end of the box. So what I'm thinking is when I do undo the subframe bolts to remove the engine, I'll have to pull the engine forward very slightly so it clears the prop shaft, and then I can pull the engine out. The only thing left to do now is the gear selector, as you can see up here. So what I'm thinking is to go inside the vehicle, take out the center console where the armrest is, undo the 4 bolts for this that are saving me from messing around getting up into these tight spaces, to try and remove the rods. And then the last thing to do would be the clutch slave cylinder, which is right at the top of the gearbox. I have the old one down here so you can see actually. So that sits right there, right at the top of the gearbox, which is pretty difficult to get to. So I think what we'll do is we'll try to drop the engine down slightly with the gearbox and then see if I can reach it from the top or underneath and do it that way. And that'll be the last thing I have to disconnect. And
full lips, bando boy, tell my young G hold it. Sunday night, break a pack, I kick some ball quick, and we don't forfeit. Came out through the losses, make a toast, yeah, we raise our glasses. Council flat and I'm waiting on my homie. He just got to me and this ain't homie. If we ain't got no relations, please don't phone me. I don't want no fake use, I'd rather do a blondie. Yeah, I'd rather do a blondie. I'm with Facey, I'm with Tony, got this paper, it's all on me. Leave a paper trail on me, yeah. You can smell the paper on me, yeah. Roll with a couple, I'm still sucker free. Need that large portion stack, looking Philly cheese. In an empty car park, curly think she sucking me. No names, no shame, you'll see the soul, I'ma use the code name. She's Francesca, she's from London, she ain't Leicester. And I tell her that my name is Alessandro with an Nesta. Trappy in fiestas, making money, have fiestas. Until then I can't risk her, so black and yellow, I ain't wearing cuts. Huncho giving out these big bars. This cologne, so this bud we can't stink of. I see body, so we're going for quick runs. Council flat and I'm waiting on my homie. He just got the V and this ain't homie. If we ain't got no relations, please don't phone me. I don't want no fake use, I'd rather do a blowly. Yeah, I'd rather do a blow.
So the engine is finally out. Took me a bit longer than I actually expected, but it's finally out. 4 hours it took me to get it out. That's with having brakes as well. So all I'm going to do now is I'm going to strip off parts that I need to take home to ensure they fit to the new modified engine, like the intake, the boost pipes. I need to take the breather pipe so I can make a new breather pipe completely. A few other bits and pieces, and that's it. Right, so I've quickly stripped off the bits that I need to strip off. I've just taken the intercooler pipes, the down pipes. I need the power steering pipe. I need to try and fit these to the new engine. So again, that's me done for the day. I'm gonna go home now, be back in on Monday with the new engine. We'll be transferring a few bits and pieces over to the new engine, the box, the core packs and a few bits and pieces. And then I need to tidy up the engine bay, change the steering rack over. Once I've got that done, then I can install the new engine and hopefully get it up and running. So that's the end of this video. There will be, obviously, I'm going to end the video here, and there's going to be another video with me installing the new modified engine. So keep an eye out for that, it's going to be coming soon.